It is day 8 in my 100 days, which I have allowed myself to write my first book, and sharing the journey with you and the insights. Just recapping on the first week. For those that are new coming into my Facebook Lives, it's an insight into my very first book that I'm writing. I've given myself 100 days to do it, and I'd love you to keep me accountable to that, because knowing as a coach, I think one of the challenges that we all face is that thing around New Year's resolutions, isn't it? It's we set ourselves these resolutions for the whole year, or we set ourselves goals, and we get to the middle of February, which is around now, and they all just fall apart. And as a coach, I know one of the big things, the reasons why that is because there's no sense of accountability around what your resolutions and your goals are. And once you have that accountability, it is phenomenal what you can do, whether it's going to the gym and having a buddy to go with, whether it is to write a book and have the whole world to be accountable. I think it's really important that you do that. So I want to recap my first week. I'm setting out what my book is about, which essentially is the last 10 years of my life, which has seen me going from 20 years working in the corporate world, and that corporate world was kind of made up of two parts. One where I was working in that classic 9-to-5 job, and then the second part, which was the period between 2011 when I left the corporate world and owned my own businesses. Businesses from a publication to a consultancy business to a restaurant to a music bar. For both of those eras in my life, I was doing what most people do in their life, and I know for me anyway, it was a huge frustration, which is we're trading our time for money. What could I do with my knowledge and experience that I've gained over years? But it doesn't have to be years, it could be months. And that topic could be a hobby. It doesn't have to be a profession or a skill set. People today are really feeling stuck. I want to write this book to give people the awareness that there is another option, that in life you don't have to trade your time for money. That's essentially the message that I want to get across in my book. I want you to be part of this journey as well. So if you have got any comments, any thoughts that you feel would be helpful for you, and I can incorporate them into the book, and of course you'll get a mention as well in the credits, then yeah, just comment below in the stream and I'll try and get as many of those into the book as possible. I might even try and go through some of them next week as well. I'm into day 9 writing my book. 3 things that have helped me over the last 3 years. Number 1, have a routine in your morning. Number 2, live each day intentionally. Number 3, the accountability to do it. Like I have put it out here to the world on my Facebook page that I'm going to write in 100 days. I'm on day 10 of 100 days of writing my book, and I said I would do a live every single day of the 100 days so the world can keep me accountable. Today I want to share with you something I posted on Wednesday last week, a post on Facebook about a project that I worked on in Southeast Asia. I lived in the Philippines in the corporate world in Manila, getting on for the best part of 3 years, and it was very much an enjoyable time in the corporate world, but it was a huge eye-opener for me because I was exposed to people who unfortunately were born on the wrong side of the tracks. I didn't see 1 or 2 people, but I saw tens of millions of people who were living on less than $2 a day. 1/10 of the world's population today are living on less than $2 a day. It had a huge impact in my life, and I always wanted the opportunity to be able to give back, to be able to helping those people. But in the corporate world, I think it was really difficult. I didn't either have the time or I didn't have the money. Now, working as I do online, sharing my knowledge and experience, I've got both. So the reason why I do what I do today, and I believe that in life, if you know how to do something and you know how to do it successfully, you should share it with other people. So that's the first reason why I do what I do. My second why is that I actually want to use the funds that I get by helping other people to be able to give back to people that live today currently on less than $2 a day. That's a big part of my book, and I'm going to be writing about that today. So hopefully that's been helpful for you. Wherever you are, have a great Sunday, and I look forward to talking to you again tomorrow. Bye-bye. Hey, it's Jimmy. Welcome to day 11 of writing my book. I think starting your day with The affirmations that are around gratitude and positivity are so important to get your day started. Recognizing even the smallest things and be grateful for those, even if they don't directly affect you. Show gratitude to those. When you are spending time with people, it is so important that you spend the time and be present. I heard this funny comment the other day, and it's true. It's more important to be present than giving presents. Hopefully that's been helpful wherever you are today on this Monday. I know it's still Sunday in certain parts of the world. Look after yourselves, and I will talk to you tomorrow. This is day 12 of me writing my very first book, and I've just come off a call with one of my, all of my clients I love dearly, but this client is in Montreal in Canada, and it's freezing cold up in Canada at the moment. Like it's an amazing world. It's really hot here at the moment in Australia, and in Montreal it just looked freezing cold. Anyway, a wonderful client, and I just want to share this with you because this is a case study that will definitely go into my book. She is 27 years of age, and she cracks me up because she's bilingual, and she's just young, and she's so full of life. And I know that when she goes online, I can just see it. She's just absolutely going to crush it. Like, she is going to have thousands and thousands and thousands of people following her, buying her programs and courses, and I know it's going to transform her life. One of the things that she's done is that she's currently working, and as she has been ever since she left college, in a corporate job. Well paid, 6 figures. She's 27, but like I did probably a lot later, and I left it a lot later, she's quite frustrated because she wants to do, just our wonderful things she's going to do, but she knows she can't do them. She has done what I really ask people to do if they're serious about going online, and that is to commit. She's been working with me now for quite a while. She started in my 12-week coaching program to get online. She did that last year. Now she's in my accelerator program, where basically we take that program that you've created and then really start scaling your business. And she set October, and a specific date in October when it is she's going to hand her notice in to the company that she works for and say she's resigning. And our goal is to work together to enable her to get to that position in October, that she's got enough support financially and otherwise. There's a lot of emotional side to it as well, because that's where she's been working since she's left college, that she's going to leave and she's able to do it in a way that she really feels strong. What it is she's doing and working with me is to take that control into her own hands, create the environment where she is going to be the one who's going to say, I've had enough of it and I'm leaving, and can you help me leave as quickly as possible? Hope you found that useful. I'm so excited about writing this book, and I'm so excited to share in the book insights of my journey, but also how I've been able to help other people through my case studies. Welcome to Wednesday, the 24th of February 2021. Do you need to trade your valuable time for money? You can leverage off of technology and earn multiple streams of income. But for me, that's very much a secondary thing. It's more important for me the impact you can make on people's lives. That has changed everything. Whether it is a 12-year-old boy who came into my Young Entrepreneurs Academy online course 3 years ago, and then to receive from him, his mother, his parents, the most unbelievable testimonial how the Academy itself has transformed a 10-year-old from having daily anxiety attacks to just living a completely beautiful, different life, where he's got some sense of passion and meaning and purpose in his life because he's doing what he loves doing. Or whether it's my coaching program, where I help people through a 12-step program launch an online course around their knowledge and experience. And I was on a call this morning with a client of mine who was one of my very first clients, and she's now come into my accelerator program, which is about scaling. She launched an online course around teaching people about how to use their voice and presentation skills a lot better. You'll be able to find her on my website, and if you need to know about her and more details about her, I'm very happy to give those. I'm sure she'd love to talk to you. And that's just for me the most awesome thing to see. My students and my clients are doing this. Wherever you are on this beautiful Wednesday, it's Wednesday afternoon. I've had a full day of coaching today, so it's my first chance to get in front of camera and do some social media content. Wherever you are, look after yourself, and I'll talk to you tomorrow. Bye. Welcome. This is day 14 of writing my very first book. I think a lot of the times I was focused on, how much money I was going to make. And I think that probably, looking back on it, I certainly know now, doing what I do, having more freedom and earning a lot more than I ever did when I was in the corporate world. And one of the big things I've learned is don't have that money mindset, that money is dominating. Definitely was the wrong mindset to have. So with that mindset, we can connect with people all around the world for free. And when people are beginning to understand the dynamics that are at play now that we've got an audience worldwide. It's not just a local audience. Why not investigate the opportunities that we can do with what we already know, our knowledge and experience, and just being able to package it in a way that people can access it. And if they see value and they pay you, one of the most rewarding things for me is, just seeing in the morning when I'm checking my emails, all these PayPal notifications coming in where people have bought my courses and programs when I'm sleeping. We've never had this opportunity before, never. So it is evening time here in Australia. I know for a lot of the world, particularly in Europe, it's daytime. Wherever you are, have a great day, and I will talk to you again tomorrow. Bye.